We are the Liberty Intelligence Organization Network. And this is our Awakened show. I am the host, the captain, is what you can call me. And again, I mentioned my true identity will be revealed in the future. But for the moment, you can call me the captain. Not because I'm scared to reveal my identity, but mainly because I want to protect my family to some extent. And also because I sort of want it to be, I don't want you to, I want the Liberty Intelligence Organization Network to not be about me as a person. I want it to be about the ideas of liberty. I want it to be about the information. I don't want it to be about me as a person. So that's why I've taken on like a superhero name, the Captain. And again, the co-founder, I believe we sort of are on the same page with this. He's Brutal Lion. And again, we are Lions of Liberty, just out here trying to use our roaring ability to roar about the wickedness that's trying to take over our world. But basically, this is the Awakened show. It is for the Awakened folks, and if you've been following us, it's sort of some advice and some personal, interest and personal, connectivity. I'm trying to get people so they can feel a connection or a relationship to me, even though I don't want it to be about person. But I do think that the Liberty Movement, all the people involved in it, we need to start getting to know each other on personal levels, because we are few and in between when it comes to the larger crowd. But if we stand together, we will be a large majority. But again, it takes trust, it takes respect, it takes honor, and it takes dignity for us to do that. So we have to respect each other. We have to learn to trust each other. We have to learn all this stuff. We have to really formulate ourselves into almost some sort of Liberty Intelligence Organization network. We sort of need to make a network now. Infowars has already started this bringing the Liberty people together with their social networking site they just started up. It's really a beta right now, and that's planetinfowars.com. Go check it out. Go join if you're a Liberty person. If you're awake, you should be a member of planetinfowars.com. Now, I'm a member, but I'm actually going to delete my account because it was before I made this, and now I want to make one for my Liberty persona. Now that I'm fully awake and I've stepped out of the shadows and I've entered the Infowars, I want to make a new profile on there that's related to what I've really started. So that all being said, this has to be a short, limited one, but I just wanted to get that across, a shorter film, because I'm running out of space on my phone here. I've already filmed a couple of videos tonight, and I got to go upload them off the phone so I can film some more. But basically, I really like doing the Awaken show because, again, it is a personal talk, a personal speak. So I'm not reading information. I'm not giving you facts. I'm giving you my own personal views and my own personal experiences. And I have, tons to give. And really, the main reason is because I know firsthand how frustrating and difficult it is once you're awake. Because when you first wake up, it seems really overwhelming. And even when you're fully awake, it's still overwhelming, but you're able to handle it. You're able to cope with it in a much better light, or a much better way. And that's really what I want to do. I want to give advice because, if you don't go about this the right way, you can inevitably be turned to evil, even if you're awake. Like I mentioned, the evil people are awake, but they're evil. They've sided with evil. And so even though you're awake, you can still be geared towards the wickedness and get caught back into the New World Order, even though you try to get away and they might suck you back in. And they have a tendency to do that with people. So I'm going to offer advice how you know evil, how you can recognize evil, because evil does appear as an angel of light. It acts like it's the good guy when it's really the most wicked of the bad guys. I can handle a bad guy that steps up and says, I am the bad guy, and I know I'm the bad guy. I can at least have a little bit of respect for that bad guy, because that bad guy's got the balls to at least stand up and say, I'm the bad guy, I'm going to take you over, you better get ready. But this type of bad guy, this wicked evil, acts like it's a good guy. It's like, oh, I love everyone, I love you all, I love you all. Don't pay attention to me putting poison in the food. I love everyone. That's the true evil, and I have no respect for that type of evil. That's the Luciferian type of evil as opposed to just a bad man. But as I mentioned, this is really just for the awakened people and why I think it's important for awakened people to communicate with one another as much as possible. Not only does it make you feel like you're not alone in this struggle, because a lot of times when you're by yourself researching, you'll feel like you are completely alone in this struggle, and it's so hard and difficult. But once you really start getting out there and talking to people, you can wake other people up. And I've done it at my workplace. I've woken all sorts of people up, as I mentioned before, and it's just a process. You just got to go through it and get involved. And first of all, start getting involved, trying to wake people up. The second step is start, getting supportive, liberty-minded people to get to know each other, get a group of people connected, understand each other, bring the liberty movement together into a unified liberty intelligence organization network. That we are based around liberty, we're based on giving out intelligence, we are organized into a network of people. So that's really the reason I came up with this acronym. Also because it just spells lion, and I can do the lion, liberty lion stuff, and give the information war sort of a new slogan and a new aspect. And I think that's an important aspect too. You have to bring something to the fight. You got to bring a new weapon, and that's what I got. I got actually a full arsenal of information weaponry, and it's got tons of knowledge, tons of ideas, tons of creativity, tons of imagination, and I'm willing to just put it all out there as information ammunition. And I want to give it to support other information people, other informed liberty lovers, but I also want to do it. I want to share it with the people who need to be woken up. I also want to wake people up. So that's what Liberty Lions do. And I bet you you're a Liberty Lion in the Infowarriors. It's the same thing. They're synonymous. Infowarriors, Liberty Lions are the same thing. We're all roaring about liberty. So I guess that's going to do it here. And again, it's just about the importance of us getting to know each other, starting email networks with local liberty-minded people. And really the goal for me is so that we can all unify. I want us all, whether you're a general of the liberty movement like Alex Jones, whether you're just a special operatives agent like I am. I was fighting the Infowars all by myself for a long time, and then I found out about Infowars.com and Alex Jones and decided I was like a mercenary fighting for liberty, and I was like, that's the team I'm fighting for. And guys don't even gotta pay me. It's not for payment. I'm not that type of mercenary. I'm gonna fight for the information and the truth. So again, whether you're a spec ops agent working deep under enemy territory, or whether you're a general like Alex Jones, we all need to start forming connections with one another, forming relationships, because as the slogan goes, we can stand together or we will certainly hang alone. So as always, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and I want to remind everyone, as I always do, because it's just become tradition sort of when I make these, stay safe, stay strong, stay